when I was watching the UFC 227 over the weekend, Joe and Daniel got in a discussion about the 12-6 elbow. And Daniel said that, yes, he thought it should be banned. And it kind of caught Joe's attention. Joe goes, really? He said, you're actually the first elite-level fighter that I've ever heard say that. And Joe hates the ban of the 12-6 elbow. He hates it because he is armed with the rationale behind why it was banned, which was an absurd level of ridiculousness. And the ban started in the state of Nevada. It was banned because some commissioner or several commissioners, don't know, had seen a karate master come from a 12-6 and break a stack of bricks, and they just go, whoa, that technique's got to be banned. If they can break all of those bricks, imagine what they could do to a guy's body or his skull. That's out. Well, because that is absolutely absurd, and because we know that those bricks are staged and that karate master didn't do anything special, and that strike is not as devastating as it appeared through the scripted skit that they showed when the bricks all fell into powder, Joe then chalked the entire banning of the technique up to a level of ridiculousness. I actually agree with Daniel on this one completely. And I agree with it from this perspective. Where are you going to 12-6 a guy? Where are you going to use that technique? You're not going to do it to his thigh. You can't. Say you're on top and the guy's got a guard on you. You can't 12-6 him from there because his thigh doesn't go in that direction, right? The arm is going to come at a different angle. Well, that's not a 12-6. I guess you could 12-6 him in the chest. I guess. That wouldn't be a significant or meaningful enough technique to go and actually change a rule. You are not allowed to strike of any capacity to certain parts of the skull, what we call the mohawk. So where are you going to do it? Well, I'll answer the question for you. You're going to do it to his face. Well, that's a big problem for me. Because when you are talking about a 12-6 elbow, should your tricep land, okay, fine, but you can't control that. So let's say it's the pointed part of your elbow, and that elbow comes down on his face. Where's that going to hit him? If that hits him in an eye socket, he's going to have tremendous problems. Tremendous problems. If you're going to drive that little part of your body that is a pointed elbow from a 12-6 into a guy's eye socket, you got big problems. So where is it you want to hit him with that strike? Where is it that could change the fight or defend yourself appropriately or create damage that you want to see that at? So I am with Daniel. As much as Joe is right, it was a level of ridiculousness that got it banned in the first place. There is nowhere to use that strike. I'll put in perspective for you, in Thailand, where Thai boxing came from, a number of documented times. So imagine this. Two guys are on their feet. They're in a striking range. They're on their feet. One opponent would jump up in the air, form a 12-6 elbow, and bring it straight down. It would hit his opponent in the top of the head a number of times. I don't know how many times. I could throw 100 times. That's a lot. Could you even imagine? And the guy died. A 12-6 elbow strike into the soft part of the top of his head. The guy died. Now in MMA, it is banned to do anything on that mohawk. Anything. Mohawk, for any of you that don't, you know what a mohawk is? The haircut? Okay, that part of a person's head is off limits for good scientific reason. Soft spots and some other stuff. So I just don't know when you would use the 12-6 elbow where it could ever be good. You're going to strike a guy into the face somewhere. You're going to ram that right into his teeth and just knock out his teeth? That's part of the sport. I guess I can't be too much of a prude about it, but that sure doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound like we should change a rule so that somebody can take out somebody's teeth. You want to drop that into their eyes? No, absolutely not. So I agree with Daniel on that. I just thought I'd bring that up for you guys. That isn't a conversation that's going to go anywhere, but every now and then we do see some things in some rule change meetings that all of a sudden hit us a blind spot. And we go, what? That was a conversation. I didn't even know that was a conversation. So before that conversation grows and anybody adds any fuel to the fire to make the 12-6 legal. You know, John Jones had lost a fight. He lost to Matt Hamill. and he dropped 12 to 6 elbows. And a number of people had thought, in fact, Errol Hawani had even reported, he goes, yeah, that's the night we should have all learned our lesson and changed that rule. I'm going, no, that's not true. Those elbows by John Jones, regardless of how people want to rewrite the history of that match, were absolutely illegal and should be. They should be. They were illegal for multiple reasons. John was not just illegal to land those strikes. He was also illegal for where those strikes landed, which was the Mohawk. So anybody that references that specific fight in conjunction with our evidence to make a rule change is wrong not only once, they're wrong twice. John could have taken the 12-6 away and just used a fist. It's illegal. Could take the fist away and use a forearm. It's illegal. He could take the arm away completely and drop a knee on him. It's illegal. Take the knee away completely and run his shin into. It's illegal. You can't hit a guy in that part of his head, let alone with the technique. I offer that to you just because I continually hear this conversation come up, and I'm not sure where it's coming from. It's illegal. It's a bad rule. The fact that they banned it is ridiculous for the reasons that they banned it. I fully drink to that. Raise my glass. The fact that it's banned is good.